Sweden builds new jet fighter the world is afraid of. Welcome to this channel. This channel is the best place if you want to find out the Sweden builds new jet fighter the world is afraid of. We try to make our videos useful and educational. Subscribe to this channel for more information sources. Sweden's new jet fighter. The Swedish government has just announced that it will be purchasing a new jet fighter to replace the aging fleet. The new planes, which will be delivered from 2026 onwards, will cost the country a total of 39.5 billion SEK, which is $4.5 billion. Sweden's defense minister Peter Hultqvist has said that the new planes are needed to meet the challenges of changing security landscape. In the future, we'll see more threats and more complexity. We need to be able to meet those challenges and have the ability to defend our country, he said. CNN also reported that Trump has said he wants to increase the number of troops in Afghanistan. The president is due to unveil his national security strategy later on Monday. According to excerpts released by the White House, it will state that the US is facing big threats from rival powers and large states. The strategy will also promise to put America first, protect our homeland and way of life, and build a stronger military. The 45-page document is entitled A New Foundation for American Greatness and will be submitted to Congress on Monday. It is the first major policy rollout of the Trump administration. The strategy includes calls for allies to increase their defense spending and for the president to overhaul the American tech system. Let's look into this and converse. Specifications of the jet fighter. Saab, a Swedish military manufacturer, has unveiled the Gripen E, the latest iteration of their Gripen jet fighter. The new aircraft boasts various new features including the EASA radar, improved range and a payload, and enhanced data linkages to fulfill the needs of 21st century. The Gripen E is scheduled to enter service in 2027 and will replace the existing Gripen CD aircraft in the Swedish Air Force. The Gripen E is a completely new aircraft featuring advanced avionics and an updated engine. The new engine, a variant of the General Electric F414, will provide more thrust and better fuel economy than the engine currently in use on the Gripen CD. The procurement of 60 Gripen E aircraft has been approved by the Swedish government. These aircraft will be used to replace the Swedish Air Force's existing fleet of Saab AJ-37 Viggen and Saab 39 Gripen aircraft. The procurement's final cost is projected to be around SEK $60 billion, which is $7.2 billion. Come on, let's talk. The benefits of the new jet fighter. The Swedish government has declared that its outdated jet fighters would be replaced with a new, more modern variant. The new jet fighter has sparked heated controversy in the media, with some claiming that it is both needless and expensive. Others argue that the new jet fighter will bring significant benefits to Sweden. They say that it will help protect Sweden's airspace, increase jobs and growth in the defense industry, and make Sweden a more important player on the international stage. Sweden's government has announced plans to increase military spending by 10.2% in 2020, resulting in a total defense budget of SEK 60.4 billion, which is $7.1 billion. The increase is meant to generate jobs and growth in the military industry, as well as make Sweden a more prominent role on the world scene. In reaction to growing worries about Russian aggression, we should also have a discourse about it. The world's reaction to Sweden's new jet fighter. The Saab JAS-39 Gripen E, Sweden's latest jet fighter, was unveiled in March 2017. Around the world, there were diverse reactions to the reveal. Some people complimented the plane for its elegant design and technological capabilities, while others criticized for its exorbitant price tag and lack of stealth qualities. Sweden has been looking for a new jet fighter for a while, as their current fleet is getting old. In a competitive process that featured Boeing and Lockheed Martin, the Gripen E was chosen as the winning bidder. In 2020, a new fighter jet is slated to join the service. The Gripen E was created with the Swedish Air Force in mind. The initial Gripen CD aircraft were likewise designed for Sweden but have since been sold to several other countries. The Czech Republic and Hungary are NATO members, while South Africa and Thailand are close to US allies. It's something we should discuss. Why Sweden decided to build a new jet fighter? Sweden was in the process of choosing a new jet fighter to replace its aging fleet. After much deliberation, they decided to build a new jet fighter. There were many reasons for this decision, but three standout points being particularly as important. The first reason is cost. The Gripen was cheaper to build and operate than the other available options. The second was technology. The Gripen was more advanced than the other options and would be able to keep up with the latest developments in aviation. The third reason was security. Sweden is a neutral country and wanted to have a fighter jet that was not affiliated with any other country. The fourth reason is cost. Saab offered a very affordable price for their jet, and Sweden decided that was the best option for them. Come on, let's have a conversation about it right now. Why the future of Sweden's new jet fighter holds. The JAS-39 Gripen, a new fighter jet for the Swedish Air Force, is on its way. The JAS-39 Gripen fleet will be replaced by this aircraft. The new fighter jet has been in development for several years, with its first delivery scheduled for 2023. So what does the future hold for Sweden's new jet fighter? There are several things we can expect. Firstly, the JAS-39 Gripen will be much more advanced than the older JAS-39 Gripen. It will have a much better radar system, more advanced avionics, and a newer engine. The JAS 39 Gripen is also expected to be much more expensive than the older JAS 39 Gripen. For this reason, Sweden is expected to export the aircraft to other countries to help offset the cost. The Gripen NG is a fourth-generation jet based on the JAS 39 Gripen. It was first introduced in 2002 and has been in service with the Swedish Air Force since 2005. The Gripen NG is an improved version of the JAS 39 Gripen and features an advanced radar system, increased fuel capacity, and a new cockpit design. It is also much more expensive than the older JAS 39 Gripen. Let's discuss it as well. What makes this jet fighter so special? The new jet fighter is a Swedish-made aircraft that is becoming increasingly popular around the world. The aircraft has been in development since the 1970s, and it first entered into service in 1998. There are currently 39 Gripen jets in operation, with more being ordered by countries such as Brazil and Switzerland. Here are just a few of its features. It's made from lightweight materials, which makes it more fuel efficient than other jet fighters. It has a very low radar profile, making it difficult to detect on radar. It can carry a wide variety of weapons including air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground missiles, and bombs. In air combat, it can engage both enemy fighters and bombers. It has a large fuel capacity which allows it to remain in the air for long periods. How will this jet fighter impact the world? The US has just agreed to sell Qatar 39 fighter jets for a staggering $12 billion. This is significant news, since it will have a wide-ranging impact on the planet. First and foremost, this will serve to strengthen the US-Qatar friendship. The two countries have always been allies, but this agreement will strengthen their bond even further. Second, this will help to improve Qatar's military capabilities. Qatar is in a strategic location and they need to be able to protect its borders. Third, the deal could have a ripple effect on the global arms market. Countries like Saudi Arabia and the UAE may be more likely to invest in arms deal in future, as they may see this deal as successful. This could lead to an increase in global military spending. On the other hand, countries like Iran and Russia, which are not included in this deal, may be less likely to invest in arms deal in the future. This could lead to a decrease in global military spending. We should have a conversation about this. Like, share, and subscribe now.